What happens when one of England's most beloved footballers, a man who won the Ballon d'Or twice, who captained his country, and who defined an era of English football, takes his final bow? On the 21st of July 2026, the football world was shaken. Kevin Keegan, the legendary forward who won the Ballon d'Or in 1978 and 1979, who captained Liverpool to European Cup glory, and who managed the England national team, died at the age of 75. His family confirmed the news. "It is with deep sadness that we announce the passing of Kevin Keegan. He died peacefully at his home, surrounded by his family and loved ones." But here's what makes this story so remarkable. Kevin Keegan wasn't just a footballer. He was a symbol of English football's golden era. He was the man who lifted Liverpool to European greatness. He was the manager who almost led England to the World Cup semi-finals in 1990. He was a two-time Ballon d'Or winner, one of only 2 English players to ever achieve that feat. Who was Kevin Keegan really? How did a young man from Doncaster become one of the most iconic footballers in history? And what was the cause of his death? Stay with us as we explore the life, career, and enduring legacy of Kevin Keegan. Who was Kevin Keegan? Kevin Keegan was born on the 14th of February 1951 in Doncaster, England. He grew up in a working-class family and dreamed of becoming a professional footballer. His father, Joseph, was a miner. His mother, Doris, was a homemaker. Kevin was the eldest of 4 children. He was a talented athlete from a young age, excelling in football and cricket. But it was football that captured his heart. He started his career at Scunthorpe United, where he made his debut in 1968. He played 124 games for the club, scoring 18 goals. His performances attracted the attention of bigger clubs. In 1971, he was signed by Liverpool for a fee of £35,000. It was a modest sum for a player who would become one of the greatest in the club's history. He was signed by Bill Shankly, one of the greatest managers in football history. Shankly saw something special in the young forward: his pace, his determination, and his ability to score goals. Keegan later, in his first season, he helped Liverpool win the FA Cup and the UEFA Cup. He formed a devastating partnership with John Toshak, one of the most feared attacking duos in Europe. In 1973, Liverpool won the First Division title for the first time in 7 years. Keegan scored 13 goals that season. In 1976, he was named the PFA Players' Player of the Year. In 1977, he led Liverpool to their first European Cup victory. He scored in the final against Borussia Mönchengladbach. The image of him celebrating with the trophy is one of the most iconic in Liverpool's history. That same year, he also helped Liverpool win the First Division title again. His time at Liverpool was defined by his relentless work ethic, his determination, and his ability to score crucial goals. The Ballon d'Or wins. Kevin Keegan reached the peak of his career in the late 1970s. In 1976, he finished second in the Ballon d'Or voting, behind Franz Beckenbauer. In 1977, he finished third, behind Alan Simonsen and Michel Platini. But in 1978, he finally won the Ballon d'Or, the most prestigious individual award in football. He was the first English player to win the award since Bobby Charlton in 1966. He won it again in 1979, becoming only the 6th player to win the Ballon d'Or twice. He joined the ranks of Johan Cruyff, Franz Beckenbauer, and Michel Platini. He was also named the Football Writers Association Footballer of the Year in 1976. His performances for Liverpool and England made him one of the most recognized and respected footballers in the world. He was known for his dribbling, his finishing, and his incredible energy on the pitch. The Hamburg years, a European adventure. In 1977, Keegan made a controversial move. He left Liverpool for Hamburg SV in Germany. The transfer fee was a then British record of £500,000. It was a bold move that shocked the football world. At Hamburg, Keegan continued to shine. He won the Bundesliga title in 1979. He also reached the European Cup final in 1980, but lost to Nottingham Forest. He was named German Footballer of the Year in 1978 and 1979. He adapted to the German game quickly, becoming a fan favorite at the Volkspark Stadion. His performances for Hamburg cemented his status as one of the best players in the world. He returned to England in 1980, signing for Southampton. He played for the Saints for 2 seasons, scoring 27 goals in 68 appearances. In 1982, he moved to Newcastle United, where he became a fan favorite. He helped the club win promotion to the First Division in 1984. He retired from playing in 1984 at the age of 33, but his football career was far from over. Management career. After retiring as a player, Kevin Keegan became a manager. His first managerial job was at Newcastle United, where he led the club to promotion to the Premier League in 1993. He turned the team into a powerhouse, challenging for the Premier League title in 1995-96. He later managed Fulham, leading them to promotion to the Premier League in 2001. He also managed Manchester City from 2001 to 2005. But his most significant management role came in 1999, when he was appointed manager of the England national team. He led England to Euro 2000, but the team was eliminated in the group stages. He resigned in 2000, citing fatigue. His management career was not as successful as his playing career, but he remained a beloved figure in English football. He also worked as a football pundit for Sky Sports and the BBC, offering his insights on the game he loved. His influence on the sport extended far beyond the pitch. Cause of death. Let me address the question at the top. What killed Kevin Keegan? Kevin Keegan died on the 21st of July 2026. He was 75 years old. At this time, no official cause of death has been publicly released. His family confirmed his passing but has not disclosed any details about the circumstances. His death came as a shock to the football world. He had been in declining health in recent years, but he remained active in the football community until his final days. He died peacefully at home, surrounded by his family. His former club, Liverpool, released a statement. "We are deeply saddened by the passing of Kevin Keegan. He was a true legend of our club. His contributions to Liverpool's success will never be forgotten." The football world is mourning the loss of one of its greatest icons, wife and family. Kevin Keegan was married to his wife, King Kev, for more than 50 years. They met in 1969 and married in 1971. Jean was by his side throughout his career, through the highs of winning the Ballon d'Or and the lows of management. Kevin often spoke about Jean in interviews, describing her as his rock and his biggest supporter. He said, "Without Jean, I wouldn't have achieved anything. She kept me grounded and focused." They had 2 daughters, Sarah and Laura. His daughters also supported him throughout his career, and he was a devoted father. His family was the center of his life, and he valued his privacy. His wife and children survive him. Net worth and lifestyle. So how much was Kevin Keegan worth? Kevin Keegan's estimated net worth at the time of his death was approximately $25 million. His wealth came from his playing career, contracts and bonuses, his management career, endorsements and sponsorships, punditry and media appearances, book royalties. He was one of the highest-paid footballers of his era. His move to Hamburg in 1977 made him one of the best-paid players in the world. He lived a comfortable life in England, with homes in the UK and abroad. He was known for his love of golf and fine dining, but he remained grounded and down-to-earth. He was also involved in charity work, supporting causes close to his heart. His legacy, the King Kev years. Kevin Keegan was more than just a player. He was a symbol of an era. He represented the 1970s golden age of English football. He played with flair, passion, and determination. At Liverpool, he won 3 First Division titles, 1 FA Cup, and 2 European Cups. He also won the UEFA Cup in 1973 and 1976. At Newcastle, he earned the nickname King Kev for his performances on the pitch and his leadership off it. He was a 2-time Ballon d'Or winner, one of the most prestigious achievements in football. His influence extended beyond the pitch. He was a role model for young players and a hero to millions of fans. He was also a mentor to many young players, including Alan Shearer and Michael Owen. Tributes. The football world reacts. When news of Kevin Keegan's death broke, tributes poured in from across the football world. Liverpool released a statement. "We are deeply saddened by the passing of Kevin Keegan. He was a true legend of our club. His contributions to Liverpool's success will never be forgotten. Rest in peace, Kevin." Newcastle United wrote, "A true icon of English football. Kevin Keegan brought joy to millions of fans. He will always be remembered as King Kev. Our thoughts are with his family." Gary Lineker wrote, "Kevin Keegan was a phenomenal player and a lovely man. He will be deeply missed, one of England's all-time greats." Alan Shearer wrote, "He gave me my start in football. I owe him everything. He was a manager, a mentor, and a friend. My thoughts are with his family." Sir Alex Ferguson wrote, "Kevin was a wonderful player and a great man. He was a credit to the game. I'm deeply saddened by his passing." Fans around the world also paid tribute. One wrote, "He was the reason I fell in love with football." Another said, "A true English legend, rip Kevin Keegan. Legacy, a life of football." Kevin Keegan died on the 21st of July 2026. He was 75 years old. His cause of death has not been publicly disclosed, but his legacy is not defined by how he died. He was a footballer who defined an era, a two-time Ballon d'Or winner, a European Cup winner, an England captain. He was a manager who inspired a generation. He was a husband, a father, and a friend. He was King Kev, and he will never be forgotten. His daughter Sarah wrote, "Dad, you were my hero. You taught me to never give up. I love you. Rest in peace." Kevin Keegan may have left this world, but his spirit will live on in every goal, every trophy, and every fan who ever cheered his name. He once said, "I've had a fantastic life. I wouldn't change a thing." He lived his life with no regrets. Rest in peace, Kevin Keegan. King Kev forever. If this tribute touched your heart, please like, subscribe, and share your favorite Kevin Keegan memory in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one.